So, y'all remember the Trolls? No, not those trolls. I'm talking about those trolls. It was a TV series about five colorful female trolls named Amethyst, Ruby, Sapphire, Topaz, and Onyx. Five trolls that considered themselves as BFFLs, showing their day to day adventures, all while using magic to help them with their everyday life, battling whatever magical creatures and issues they may run into. This show was definitely giving early 2000s slash Y2K vibes all day, and I was here for it. And it's sad that they didn't get that much action. I think we only got like one season out of the show. But for the short amount of time that it was there, trust and believe your girl was watching almost every episode early in the morning before school. I loved this show growing up. And y'all, I just found out that it's on YouTube too for free. As grown as I am, I might just go back and rewatch. I'm not gonna hold you. So today I figured why not troll down memory lane and recreate one of my favorite childhood TV shows, as The Sims. Starting off with Amethyst Vandertroll. Amethyst is considered the leader of the group. She starts off as the shy type at first, but then eventually she breaks out of that eggshell and she becomes more outspoken and she stands up for herself and whatnot. But other than that, she's very kind hearted, caring. She loves her family, she loves her friends, and she would pretty much do anything for them. So, with that being said, as far as her aspirations and her traits and stuff goes, I gave her the leader of the pack aspiration. And as far as her traits goes, I gave her good, cheerful, and socially awkward. So when it came down to her outfit, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, it took me forever just to come up with her outfit. I don't know why it took me so long. Like, I was being very indecisive and going back and forth between different shirts and skirts and stuff. But I didn't want her outfit to look identical to the original. I definitely want to, put my own little spin to it or whatever. But I tried to make sure to get the aesthetic right. And she gives off like that cutesy, innocent, girly type of, vibe. So I gave her this eye ponytail hairdo, like a little side bang. I thought that was really cute. I tried to find like the little heart hair clip, but I wasn't able to find one, so I gave her a bow instead. The makeup look was very simple. Like, I don't know what it is about the blush that's on like the cheeks, nose, and the ears and stuff, but I thought that was really cute. But I gave her that, and I don't know if you noticed, but like the blush had like a little heart shaped thing going on, so I gave her that. I gave her some earrings. They were like these little purple heart shaped earrings. So if you haven't noticed, everything about Amethyst is like heart shape related. And the reason that is because of her gem. All the trolls that have specific gems, and I tried to give her like a heart shaped belly button piercing, but for some reason like it just was not working. I managed to at least give them their beaded bracelets, so it's okay. Next we have Ruby Trollman. She was one of my favorites, kind of sorta. I love the bouginess and the sassiness come from this girl, but at the same time, she was low key kind of mean to her friends here and there. She was kind of, self absorbent, but she was there for her friends though. I can't say that, but so she has like this star shaped hairstyle, and I gave her some box braids that had like the little bantu knots, but the bantu knots was like it was five of them, so you kind of see the similarity. So I did that, and as far as her outfit goes, I loved her outfit. I was debating on giving her a skirt, but since she's the only one that wears jeans, I gave her jeans instead. And as far as the shoes go, I gave her some green. They're like chunky shoes because her shoes is yellow, but her shirt has green in it, so I gave her the green ones instead to kind of like resemble that. But yeah, that's her. Y'all, this video is going by so fast, and I'm trying to like keep up. So bear with me. So this is Sapphire Trozoa. I think I said that right. Probably didn't, but this is Sapphire. She's pretty much the intelligent one of the group. She's all about her books. Okay, she's a smart cookie. But she's also a little socially awkward as well. But that's okay because I am too. I think her outfit is probably like the closest one to the original compared to everybody else. But I did change her shirt a little bit. I gave her like this cute Barbie hairstyle, and I was trying to find her like a hair bow to go with it, but it was like clashing with the hair and stuff, so I scratched it. I gave her glasses and stuff like that. And as far as her gem is like a flower shape, but like I said, the piercing weren't working, so I found these flower earrings and I gave her those instead, just to kind of have some similarity or whatnot. And to me, she seemed like the type of person that would wear what? And to me, she seemed like the type of person that will wear pearls. So I gave her a pearl necklace. I thought it went with the outfit pretty good. So I gave her that. And yeah, like I kept the outfit like very similar to what she was already wearing. So I can really explain that too much. Next is Topaz Troll Hopper. She is like the creative one out of all the trolls. She has a thing for fashion. Everything that has anything to do with clothes, that's your girl. But they made sure to give her that stereotype of being a blonde. So I'm just gonna let this sit there. So I gave her like this updo. It's like a messy bun. And then when it came to her outfit, she definitely gives like Y2K, like all up and down. But so I definitely made sure to, give her that aesthetic. I gave her like a button up ruffled blouse, and it had like a little shirt to go up underneath. And I gave her like a lime green skirt. I didn't give her a belt. I should have gave her a belt, but I didn't. But I paired all of that with these leg warmers and these colorful chunky shoes. I couldn't find none that had blue in it, so I just, found some that had like all the colors that she's wearing, the pink, green, and white. So I just stuck with that. And that was that. Last but not least, we have my girl Onyx von Trollenberg. She was honestly my favorite of all the trolls. I'm not gonna hold you. I felt like our personalities were just so similar. Like she was the type to just keep it real with you, whether you liked it or not. She won't stand for no mess. She's smart with a lot of sarcasm, quick on her toes with a clap back, all that. And plus, her whole aesthetic was like dark and gothic, and I love that. Like, Onyx was me, and I'm Onyx. So I gave her a darker makeup look and, a few facial piercings, and I gave her some gauges. But I definitely had to give her, her iconic space bun. So I gave her that, and when it came to her outfit, I was like real torn between giving her a skirt or either like these pants. But there were these shoes that I wanted to give her, and you're not gonna be able to see them because of the pants. So I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna give her a skirt. I should do like a second outfit, but then I would have to go back and do everybody else's, outfits too. And I ain't feel like doing all that. So then when I sat back and I looked at her, her finished outfit, and I was like, something missing. Like it looked tacky to me. So I changed the skirt and the color of the shoes to black, and I thought they looked so much better. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna slow the video down for y'all, so that way y'all can at least be able to see the characters a little bit better up close and whatnot. I know this video was sped up a lot, so here they are. Hope y'all like them. I honestly had a good time, making these sims and recording this for y'all. It felt good to, go down memory lane and recreate characters that were, a part of my childhood. It gave me a lot of nostalgia. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like and comment which, sim was your favorite. Y'all know which one was mine, but I want to hear which one was y'all's. And if you have any other characters that y'all would like to see me recreate, let me know by leaving a comment, and I'll check it out and see what I can cook up. But I'm out of here. I'm getting ready to go, be a big kid again and go watch a couple episodes. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.